Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming to Deb Chanel's Today's World, where we do soap opera reviews. And the soap opera we're going to be discussing today, going over recapping, is The Young and the Restless that aired for Friday, July 15, 2016 at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The summary they give us today for this episode is Jack makes an important business decision. Hillary receives a wake-up call, and Stitch, which is Ben, opens up to Abby about their relationship. Okay, we all know that President Obama came in with a address to the situation or tragedy that happened in France today. So it kind of cut like 15, 20 minutes off the soap opera, so I didn't get a chance to, see actually what had transpired prior to it being interrupted because I was out with my daughter at the doctor's office, with her, and she's fine. Just some minor details we had to take up with her, but yeah, I had recorded it, and then when I started to look at it, it came on with an address to the nation about the situation that happened, the fatalities over in France. So my condolences go out to all and every one of them and their families. But yeah, we didn't get all our soap opera today. So if I jump right on into it, we go to being surprised to see Ashley at the hospital, and Ashley's waiting to talk to him about why he keeps, putting Abby in such a bad head spin, and he wants to know what's going on because she don't want her daughter, have not knowing if she has a marriage, if she's gonna be married for a length of time, because of the Max situation. So she's trying to get some 411 on this situation. So we go to commercial, we come back, we have Ashley is there on Abby's behalf again, like I said, wanting to talk to Ben to stop pushing her daughter away and to talk with his wife. He's actually telling Ashley what's going on, and he's not being specific or having to take the time to tell his wife. Go figure. Okay, then we go to Dylan and Sharon. They're talking to Abby at the athletic club about Stitch. Dylan is telling Abby, Sharon, and him don't keep secrets. They put things out, how they're supposed to be put out. And I'm looking at him like, man, you don't know the half of what your wife is keeping from you. And she just letting you talk like a fool. But anyway, we leave from there. We go to Kane. Kane is treating Lily or treating her like a princess. He done set up their bedroom at the athletic club or their suite full of candles. He's trying to seduce her and all that. And she gets seduced by him. But pretty much he's just having a little quickie with her. So anyway, we did that situation. We go to Hillary. Hillary is being fired by Jack because Jack feels she's crossed the line too many times, and he pretty much feeling some kind of way about her. Um, and that kiss she laid on him. Jack believes Hillary is using both of them, and he's expressing all of this information to Jack because they're both at the athletic club. Neil is not agreeing with that assessment, but he let him go on and talk anyway. Dr. Neil is fussing with Devon. He's over there at the hospital watching over his wife, Hillary, and trying to be a supportive shoulder for her to lean on. And, him and Devon are going back and forth about her treatment, and he's saying that he really don't know what's going on with Hillary because Hillary is supposed to be up on, in her blood stats, and her health should be turning around for the better. Even though he know there was a chance where her system can be fighting with the drugs that he pumped into her, and it might be a bad spill before it turns to be a good spill. But either or, they're looking at Dr. Neville like he crazy, and pretty much Devon is replacing him as the lead physician for her case because she's not secure with him anymore. She even feels that Dr. Neville is trying to kill her. Go figure, okay? Ashley walks in and hears the conversation between all of them. And so she pretty much tells Dr. Neville to step out the room with her, give Hillary some time to adjust to the medication and get some rest. So he half-heartedly comes out and talks Ashley in the waiting room. And that's when Ashley gets on Dr. Neville to see did he rush this drug on her too presumptuously, or, you know, why did he call the FDA and said that the drug was, on point, it's improving Hillary's situation, but is actually not at this point. We go to commercial, we come back, we have Lily and Kane finishing their quickie, their little sex act they were partaking of. Then we go to Ben, comes into the club, finds Abby with Dylan and Sharon. Because, he's going on what his mother-in-law said, which was to go and talk with Abby about the situation. But he didn't know he was going to be faced with a situation where he would have to pretty much talk in front of his best friend Dylan as well as his wife Sharon. We go to the situation. Neil is trying to explain to Jack to not fire Hillary, not at this time. She's really sick. Lily and Kane comes over and hears their conversation about the situation. Ashley's questioning Dr. Neville's actions towards the steps he took with the new drug used on Hillary. Dr. Neville is trying to defend himself. We go to commercial, we come back. Jack says he will postpone firing Hillary for now. Dr. Neville says to Ashley he will not falsify test results. And he didn't falsify test results, but he did rush the drug. Was talking to the FDA saying it was fine and the patient was doing fine, when in actuality, no, she's not doing fine. We go to Devon. He's still trying to be there for Hillary. Then we go back from that situation to Ben and Abby and Dylan and Sharon. They're all laughing, talking to Sharon. Sharon says something about a baby and Sully doing some kind of stupid stuff. And of course, he's a boy. And of course, that puts a dark cloud over the situation because of Max being a boy. He's not being able to, you know, formulate into a healthy young teenager or anything of that nature. And it kind of put a damper on it, but they need to get it together and talk with one another about this situation, because everybody can't be so lighthearted. Just because they're going through one thing, you can't help another couple is being happy with their children, and they're doing funny things and they can't express it. So yeah, Abby and Ben need to get a hold of that situation with one another so they can feel comfortable in public talking about anybody's child or anything of that nature. So with this situation, we go to Sharon. Sharon's just put her foot in her mouth as usual. She apologized to both Ben and Abby about her statement. And Dylan said, okay, it's time to go home now, so that Abby and Ben can, do their properly talking. We did that situation, go to Lily. Lily's still not trying to understand Hillary's situation. Neil tells Lily she needs to support her brother. Lily ain't hearing none of that stuff because she knows deep down inside Hillary's just a devil, just waiting to resurface again after she gets well. We leave that situation. Jack has made it to the hospital and he sees Ashley there and questions her about Dr. Neville and Hillary and how, he made a fool of himself going on his sister and Dr. Neville's advice that she was faking. Jack, you shouldn't have got a hold of those medical records from the get-go. That's HIPAA violation, so they should be thinking about suing your ass. But anyway, moving from there, Devon is still supporting Hillary. Devon says he's having a new doctor to take over Hillary's medical care. Devon also tells Ashley to cut ties with Dr. Neville before he brings her down with him. Jack also tells Hillary he is so sorry to have treated her so unfairly, and she did accept his apology. We go to commercial. We come back from commercial. We have Ashley finds Dr. Neville, and they talk about the situation at the club where she can ask him more detailed questions about Hillary's health and what did he do to, rush that drug on her, and did he knew about the detrimental side effects she was going to be having. Ashley says Hillary feels Dr. Neville is trying to kill her, and that's truly what she had felt. So Ashley just relayed that message to him, which he chuckled and laughed about it like, yeah, whatever. But no, I didn't try to do that. We go to Kane. Kane finds Lily and tries to get her to calm down after what Neil had said to her. Devon is still telling Jack thank you for coming to check on his wife, Hillary, but he can take care of her. He could take care of his wife, and he responds to Jack that he needs to take care of his wife, Phyllis. And Jack looks so confused and, like, damn, Devon just got me straight. Okay, boo, whatever. Then we go to Dylan and Sharon. Finally gets home and they talk over the night they spent out with Abby and Ben. She just trying to break some of the monotony of her putting her foot in her mouth and she being mostly quiet when they were traveling home. She asked her husband to dance with her, so she go put something on the little radio or turn on the radio or music box they have, and they start slow dancing with one another. We go back from that situation. We go to Ben and Abby. They still have this awkward silence about themselves while they're together. Abby looks like she wants to tell Ben something, but then she really doesn't express anything. So we go to commercial. We come back from commercial. We have Ashley's trying to go over strategy with Dr. Neville about convincing Hillary to still work with him on her case. Devon tries to leave Hillary for the night so she can get some rest, but as he's leaving, she grabs a hold of one of his hands and motions for him not to leave to stay with her. So, okay, she must be making a turnaround for her husband. Go figure. Then we go to Jack. Jack goes to see Phyllis. But when he gets to the door, he hesitates. He just sends her a text message to her and walks away. He goes home. We go to Abby. Abby just tells Ben she's enjoyed being with him tonight. She don't tell him anything of what she really wanted to discuss, which was their relationship and how Max fits into all of that. We go to the last and final scene, which is Dylan and Sharon are getting ready to have sex on their sofa. Okay, so that was pretty much it of The Young and the Restless. That aired on today, July 15th at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Please enjoy my visuals as I did have time to do that for you this particular day. And I hope you enjoy it. And I'll see you back next week for more Young and the Restless. But I do have two more episodes that I was trying to, past episodes that we're going to catch you up on too, that I found very interesting. And hopefully I can find some visuals for that. So I plan to get that out to y'all on Saturday sometime. So please enjoy. Thank you for rocking and sticking with me and commenting with me regarding the soap operas that I do cover, which is The Young and the Restless, as well as The Bold and the Beautiful. I wish you all a pleasant weekend. I think I said holiday on my Bold and the Beautiful ending up the end of my videotaping, but I meant to say have a beautiful and safe weekend. Not a holiday, but if you want to treat the weekend like your holiday, go for it. I usually do anyway. But anyway, blessings to you and yours, and I'll see you next week for more coverage and review caps on The Young and the Restless. Thank you all. Bye-bye.